I mean, living wage is already brutal, and yeah, I don't know, it's hard enough to live in this city. Doesn't make things easier.
The Manitoba government has set the rent increase guideline for 2024, allowing landlords to raise rent up to 3% effective January 1st.
Cost of living is going to go up and food's gone up, so how are we going to afford it?
I understand why landlords need to increase the rent, but also people can't afford that anyways. We're just in a housing crisis, so it's just like
they're making up for lost time.
This is the first increase since 2021, as the rate was held at 0% in 2022 and 2023.
They're getting the 3%, but it's not catching up what they didn't get over COVID. They're still behind the game.
Think about inflation these days, it's pretty low, 3%. It's not that high.
The guideline is determined annually based on the Manitoba Consumer Price Index and applies to most residential properties like apartments, single rooms, houses, and duplexes. Some folks feel that a conversation about rent increase should include wage increase.
I get that things are costing more money, but unless the people who are living there, unless their income increases, that piece is where my heart goes out.
Rent increase doesn't really make sense if you're not increasing minimum wage by like a proportional amount.
Is there an option that we can create where we can say, hey, I make X amount of money, this 3% increase jeopardizes my housing?
Some units exempt from the rent increase guideline are those renting for $1,615 a month or more, various types of social housing, and units owned and operated by the government. Others include units in building first occupied after March 2005, cooperative, approved rehabilitated, and not-for-profit life lease units. Tenants must be given proper written notice at least 3 months before the increase takes effect. Landlords may apply for an increase above the 3% guideline if they can show that it will not cover cost increases they have incurred.
They can justify it as if they've done repairs and renovations. So if they haven't done the renovations, they shouldn't get the extra above 3%.
Community members can contact the Residential Tenancies Branch to learn more about rent increases and other rights and responsibilities. In Winnipeg, Temi Olatunde, City News.